Yo, what is up? It's Yago. I'm back. I got another build for y'all today. So I was looking at all the builds, going through, trying to figure out what I wanted to make, and I think I might have found out one of the best builds that will be in 2K20 next year. So when I was looking for this build, I was trying to make a shooting guard, so they're not going to be taller than what, 6'8", and I'm trying to make something that could really do everything, not just like specialize in 3 categories. I want something that's going to be able to lock down on defense but score the ball at the same time, and I think that's really what I have here. So the first thing that I was looking at here, as I was just taking a while to press continue, I was looking at what I really wanted to do for my categories. I was really considering a primary defense because just wanting to be able to clamp up the dribblers, but I ended up going with the half and half. And then if you saw really quickly, I chose the one with 88 speed instead of the one with 89 vertical because I felt like being quick as a short guy is probably better than having a 89 vertical whenever my strengths really aren't in driving and finishing. So that should just make the build overall better. And again, remember, this build is half defensive and rebounding and half shooting. So when using this build, I'm gonna really try to just lock down the opposing point guard or shooting guard, maybe small forward, whatever I'm guarding, and then I can just run down the opposite side of the court and drain the 3 if I want. So the capability of shooting a 3 is really what I was looking for here, but then I kind of realized at the same time that holy shit, that's a 78 driving dunk, and that is just absolutely amazing if you compare it to the rest of this build. You're very average in shooting and really everything besides defense, where you're a little bit above average, but then you take down the interior defense, block, and offensive rebound, and you're just a perimeter defender. You can steal the ball, and you can get a rebound if you want, like Russell Westbrook, something like that. You're a little taller than him, though. Other than that, this build really should be able to do everything that you want to besides speed boost and hit a 3 from 35 feet away. Now with those 2 little weaknesses out of the way, you can see it's very balanced all around, even the stealing. Now, if you want your 3-point to get up to like a 83, you will have to lower your arms to the lowest wingspan possible, which does take down your steal a decent amount. But I think it's worth it because I would rather have an 83-3 than an 80, and you're still usable on defense even if you don't have that high of a steal. But the best thing about this build is that I may say that it has a lower steal, but the defense on this build is so much higher than most of the other point guard builds besides a pure lockdown. But if you make a pure lockdown, you really won't be able to score whatsoever. And then if you make this build, you can play high average defense and be good at absolutely everything else besides standing dunk, post hook, and post moves. But as a 6'5" point guard or shooting guard, who is going to use those moves, really? I mean, I have 59 strength. It's not like that's going to do much to me. And as you see, as I go up and down, 6'8" really just ruins the build. And 6'4", it's alright. It makes it a little better, but I'd rather be an inch taller. So I do end up going with 6'5" here because it doesn't take down anything. And if you go up 1 or down 1, it just completely ruins the way the build was in the first place. Then onto the weight, it really doesn't matter how you do it. I did 175 to get quicker, but if you go up higher in weight, then you can add a little bit of strength, push a few people around down there. Then next, onto the takeover badges that you get. They're actually really good. You get a sharpshooting, lockdown, playmaking, and shot creator badge to choose from, and I went with playmaking in this one. but I was really tempted to take the lockdown badge and the sharpshooting badge, but the playmaking, to me, I feel like it would just boost my stats even more once I got hot. And that's what I think is most important about this build. If you get hot, you can really do so much. You see two-way, three-level facilitator similarities of James Harden, Victor Oladipo, and Mitch Richmond. It's a good group of three names. I mean, I did make one last night trying to replicate this, and I had Kobe Bryant, Victor Oladipo, and James Harden. I wish I could show you guys that one. But, of course, I'm going to 99 because I'm trying to test my guy out at max. I don't think I'm going to get to max whenever 2K comes out because that's just going to take way too long. I don't want to put the time into that. I have class that I have to go to, but I'm just trying to dominate on the park, if you know what I mean. And I know if Jabe and Murph and anybody else who I play with are watching, we're gonna kick some ass this year. And here are the badges. You can see I got gold rebound chaser. I did do Hall of Fame pickpocket at first. I might have taken that down. Hall of Fame clamps, gold intimidator, silver pick dodger, and I thought those were some pretty good badges. If I would go back, I would probably change pickpocket Hall of Fame and put something else in. And if you also see here, I'm doing ankle breaker silver. I don't really go for the flashy dribble moves. I'm just trying to get other people open or get myself open. I got silver break starter because I do have an 85 rebounder. Quick first step is one of the most overpowered badges in the game. I also had silver
Gold
space
needle
creator,
feather,
and onto these finishing badges, I really wasn't sure what I was going to choose. I do only have 4 of them, so I could go 4 bronze badges if I want, or I could go 1 gold, 1 bronze, or I could go 2 silver. I really wasn't sure, as you saw that I go with Lob City Finisher up to silver, then Slithery Finisher to gold, and take it down. Lob City Finisher's back there, but Pro Touch is probably one of the good badges there. Having that gold, just good release timing on layups is going to let you do a lot more. And now onto these shooting badges. This is where your player is going to go to the next level. As you see, I can get Hall of Fame catch and shoot. I use silver slithery off ball, gold Deadeye, gold flexible release, sorry, that one is really good. Gold quick draw, which is really good on Hall of Fame, and range extender I took off all the way because I'm not really trying to spread the floor that much. I'm trying to get the ball to people, allow them to score, and play some defense on that. Yeah, guys, that's really it for this build. It's a two-way, three-level facilitator. Sorry, it's way too long of a name. I don't know of any player in the actual NBA who I could say, they're a two-way, three-level facilitator. But anyways, guys, there's going to be some highlights. I got a double-double in this game. But yeah, that's about it. If you made it to the end of this video and heard all my thanks for watching. You guys are the best. See ya.